You are now tuned in to Go Time Dolphins with Charlie Touche and Kadeem Simmons, the Miami Dolphins podcast that's for the fans and by the fans.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's showtime. Going all out when it's go time. Go. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's showtime. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Go. Don't waste no time.
As another day passes, it means another day closer to the 2025 NFL season. And to talk about everything going on in Miami Dolphins, the atmosphere around the team right now, as always, I'm joined by Mr. Charlie Touche. Charlie, tell everyone what time it is.
It's Go Time Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins podcast that goes not only across the pond, but across the world. I'm your boy, Charlie Touche. Got my co-host, Kadeem Simmons, with me. It's always for the fans and by the fans. Your favorite podcast, and official affiliates of Fanatics, where you could be a fanatic of your favorite franchise. What a time to be alive, Kadeem. What a time we live in, where everyone in the second round of a draft is like, nah, bro. Nah. Like, nah, not I said to fly, not me said to flee. You know what I'm saying? So Jonah Savaiinaea is, I don't want to say he's holding out or holding in. He just hasn't signed because I can't remember which team signed their second round pick. It was like the 33rd overall or 34th overall. I can't remember. A team signed their second round pick to a fully guaranteed contract, and no other second round pick has signed yet because of it, including the Dolphins.
Carson Schweinsinger, the Cleveland Browns linebacker, and Jaden Higgins, the Texans wide receiver, both signed fully guaranteed contracts, a first for second round picks in the latest collective bargaining agreement. And they basically ruined it for everyone else.
Yeah, so everybody like, hey, hold up, I kind of like what they got going on over there. Like, I mean, let's do this, right? And I'm pretty sure in the next CBA is going to be in the fine print. Now you can't do X, Y, and Z, but because we're in the current CBA, it is what it is. And I'm gonna be real with you, I can't be mad at these boys. I can't be mad at none of them. So it's unfortunate, but I can't be mad at them. So Kadeem, the Dolphins have to make a decision. Are we gonna be team number 3 to give the full and guarantee? That it rhymes, huh? You know what I'm saying? So, or are we gonna go ahead?
Team number 3 has happened already. The 49ers and Alfred Collins. So that's happened. It happened late on Wednesday night.
All right. So team number 4. Should I give you more? I had to keep rhyming. I just had to.
Dr. Zeus. What are Dr. Zeus?
I had to. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Yeah, man. So what should we do, Kadeem?
I think Alfred Collins signing his deal probably means the Dolphins have a better, or the two parties, the Dolphins and Jonah, have a better base of what they can sign for. But yeah, it's a shame that this has happened, but I'm kind of happy. It's not as if the Dolphins are the only team that haven't signed a second round pick. It is the majority of the NFL. If this was the Bengals and their first round pick, then I'd be like, yo, you guys are bugging right now. Sort this out. But
Bengals big tripping, bro.
Yeah. It's absolutely insane.
Oh, the Bengals gonna bangle, bro.
But yeah, I can imagine it will get done in the next few days. Because it sounds like I said, with Collins getting his contract, and let me double check because I don't think it's fully guaranteed. It is, according to CBS Sports, 4-year, $10.3 million rookie deal, $9 million in guaranteed.
Hold on. I thought you said they were the team number 3 to give a fully guaranteed contract. Or you just saying they're the third person to sign? That's it.
Yeah. Sorry, just the first person to sign.
How many teams gave out a fully guaranteed contract to a second round pick so far?
2, the Texans and the Browns.
All right. And the latest team as of Wednesday was the 49ers, and they did not give out a fully guarantee. But it's almost it's like 1 million short of a fully guarantee. Bro, you should have just paid that fully good. You should have just paid it. That's crazy.
But the thing is, I think this has probably allowed the Dolphins to say, hey, one of your peers doesn't have a fully guaranteed contract, so you are missing out. You know, if Collins has come in with a fully guaranteed contract, then Jonah could be like, see, everyone else is doing this. But the fact that his is almost fully guaranteed, the Dolphins can say, okay, we'll give you 9.1 in guaranteed if you want to beat Collins, and it's, or at the very least they have a window to play with, because they could just say it's more than Collins, be happy, and let's get to playing this season.
I'm gonna interrupt real quick. Not really with a commercial, not really with a we go to timeouts, you know what I'm saying, but with a PSA. And we could have started the podcast with this, but it's just on brand for us to not really, I don't want to say we don't care, or I don't want to say it's not a big deal to us, but we don't really, it's not gloating, but we don't really like pat ourselves on the back too much, Kadeem. But we hit a milestone like a couple days ago, yesterday, maybe last video. I don't know how it's calculated, but Go Time Dolphins has reached 1 million views. 1 million, Kadeem?
Lil Wayne voice. 1 million. Like.
1 million views, Kadeem. Like, bro, pump the brakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we were doing voice notes on WhatsApp before we said let's start a podcast, did you ever think 1 million views, bro?
No, not at all. And again, it's it's you start a podcast and you think it's going to be your best friends and your mom watching, and then before you know it, you're getting stopped in the street, or you're walking around Hard Rock Stadium and people are like, yo, is that kid the Go Time Dolphins lot? And I think it says a lot about who we are as a podcast, the fact that, and like genuinely we appreciate every single one of you, like every single one. But this podcast is just 2 guys chatting about the Dolphins. That it's not high production and all that kind of stuff. Like, time goes into it, but we want all of you to feel like you are essentially sitting next to us. This isn't a exclusive out of bounds show. This is your show. It literally, Charlie says it week in, week out, for the fans, by the fans. So we don't pat ourselves on the back, but we appreciate every single one of you viewers. Like, it's insane.
1 million views. Shout out to you, Kadeem. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to everyone, all the subscribers. Shout out to people who listen and haven't subscribed. Shout out to friends and affiliates of the podcast that we didn't even know were going to be a part of it once we started. And we got some pretty solid affiliates, Kadeem. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Same Old Dolphins. Shout out to Sherrod Steve. Like, and I probably shouldn't name those 2 because there's more. You know what I'm saying? But yo, 1 million views, bro. Shout out. Hey, we appreciate everybody, man. It's crazy. My bad. Let's get the train back on the track.
So Jonah wasn't the only guy we picked in the draft. He's the only one who haven't signed yet. So as the rookies report to camp, I guess the most obvious question is, who are you most looking forward to this season? And who do you think, I'm not going to say who needs a good camp, but is there anyone who's like, hey, a good rookie minicamp can put you in a massive favor in terms of how much playing time you see this season?
for the first time, I don't know, maybe in 6 seasons, the Miami Dolphins have sounded the alarm on play now rookies, like playing rookies early. Like, and then it was Chris Greer said, he said, now more than ever, we're gonna try to draft and bring in people who are ready to play and all this other good stuff. So the typical, ride the wave for a year and become a professional, that's not what we're doing right now. I'll be real with you, Kadeem. I think Ali Gordon, the running back from Oklahoma State, 7th round pick, I think, maybe 6th round pick.
6th round.
Bro, I think there's a chance he passes Jalen Wright on the depth chart. I think there's a chance. And I know that's a fuck, bro. This is good. This is good to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not good for Jalen Wright. It's not good for Mike McDaniel. It's not good for Chris Greer, who traded a future third because of Mike McDaniel for Jalen Wright. But it's good for the running back room because you still have Achane there, who is, in my opinion, one of the best running backs in the league. You know what I'm saying? And Jalen Wright, we still don't know what Jalen Wright is. I think he's cool. I think Jalen Wright is cool. I think I don't know that he's a starting running back. I'm not going to say we have 2 starting running backs, but I think Jalen Wright is cool. Ali Gordon, bro, there's a chance that he takes Jalen Wright's spot and becomes the number 2 back on the team. And in the conversation of when do you re-sign Achane, do you re-sign Achane because he was a 3rd round pick, 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick. He was a 3rd round pick. He was a 3rd round pick, and we only have him for 4 years, not 5. So there's conversations that have to be had about the Dolphins of today and then about the Dolphins of tomorrow. And I think Ali Gordon can really create a conversation for some people, and it'll be an uncomfortable one.
Yeah, it's interesting because I've seen some people who believe that, Jalen Wright and Achane will, cement themselves as the best 1-2 punch in the league. I probably wouldn't go that far, but Achane probably has a chance of being a top 5, top 10 running back this season if he's not already. But yeah, Gordon, a good rookie minicamp could definitely help. But I think again for him it will be, can you pass block? That's the one thing which again happened last year with Jalen Wright, and people were like, "Oh, Jalen Wright needs to play more." It's like, can he pass block? If you can't pass block, you ain't seen the field. So, I think even more so than showing you can find a gap and you can make a guy miss, can you hold your own in pass protection? And can you, if you are on the field, can you be trusted to, if there's a late blitzer or whatever, can you pick that up and keep to upright? I think for me, if this rookie has a good rookie minicamp, it's Jason Marshall Jr., the cornerback from Florida, simply because someone needs to win this battle at the moment if no one else comes in. And I think, 6'5", if it wasn't for, is it injuries that kind of, I don't know if it's injuries, but it was definitely something which basically made him fall to the 5th round, because at one point he was seen as one of the better corners in the draft, basically, or heading into the draft. A 5th round pick, I can't imagine many people are, clamoring for a Jason Marshall Jr. jersey in the store. But I think overall, it's if he can have a good rookie minicamp and kind of show that he can be trusted on the field, especially with the front 7 getting home. We said it when we drafted Cam Smith. We say it with a lot of the guys in that room. Going up against Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle week in, week out, hopefully can only be a good thing. And if he can, not get burnt too much by those two, then it should put him in, in good stead for, seeing some meaningful snaps once the season starts.
I believe he's CB1 right now. Like dead serious. I think there's reports out that he's starting in camp and he's CB1. I don't know how y'all feel about that. But this is where we have arrived. What else you got for us, Kadeem? Because we're about to get into bonus time. And I know things have switched up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We usually run longer. And we haven't decided what we're going to do with the format of Go Time Dolphins. We're not going nowhere. But we haven't know. We don't want to know if we're switching it up or keeping it at an hour long episodes, you know what I'm saying? Short episodes, more episodes, but shorter. We haven't really figured it out yet. It's the off season still. Preseason hasn't started yet. By the time the season starts, we'll be in season form. You got anything before we get into bonus time, Kadeem?
Yeah, just to add on that, it's for the fans, by the fans. So let us know in the comments. Do you prefer the longer episodes, the shorter episodes? You know, this is your channel just as much as ours. So if you have a preference, let us know. You know, that way we don't make the decision without consulting you guys. So let us know in the comments. Longer episodes, short episodes. But that's it from me for now.
Y'all know what time it is. Stay positive. Test negative. For Kadeem Simmons, I'm Charlie Touche. Thank you for tuning in this time. Make sure you catch us next time on Go Time already.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's show time. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Don't waste no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time.
Just quickly on this rookie. Does Quinn Ewers beat out Zach Wilson for the QB2 job?
I can't remember if I said that or not. Because I thought I did. I thought I did say that. But I can't remember if I said. I thought I said it on the podcast. Maybe I didn't. But I think I said at some point he will. I think we kind of had a bet where it was like, who sees the field first? Whether it's the QB1 goes down or whether it's the Dolphins are up 30 and they put in a backup. Who's gonna be the quarterback? I guess you kind of gotta say who the third emergency quarterback is. So you can't really play that quarterback until the first two go down. So I guess it's whoever QB2 is on the depth chart will see the field first. So yeah, that makes the question more relevant now, because if Ewers will have to beat him out to be QB2.
So the season-long board bet is, who is the first QB we see outside of Tua in Miami? That's all I've got. But obviously, there's probably caveats to that. So yeah, I've got Wilson. You got Quinn Ewers. So yeah, you know, again, that battle, quote unquote, will be interesting. Especially when you take into account just how difficult this playbook can be and the struggles that we kind of heard that Zach Wilson was having. He's not a rookie, but you know, let's see how it all plays out, I guess.
Go ahead.
No, what was you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, was there anything else?
We landed on the moon. You know what movie that is, Kadeem?
No idea.
Hey, get your movie reference counter up, bro. We haven't pulled out the movie reference counter in a long time, and Kadeem is probably like still sitting on 3. He's like 3 for. Last time I remember, it was 3 for 5. Should be 3 for 6, and this should make him 3 for 7.
I was 3 for 5, but also like I got Ruben Studdard. Sorry, 2004. Like
I ain't gonna lie, Kadeem. Hey, yesterday I was singing that at work. I'm like, Kadeem, how Kadeem pulled that one out? Like, bro, that's not no like super popular song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was impressed that you did that, bro. I told you before. Pull that out.
Told you before. I'm more so than the movies. I'm the music guy.
I don't Obviously know. Didn't you say Toto Africa wasn't a good song or something like that?
It's Hannah Montana's favorite song.
But you said it's not a favorite song worthy.
I didn't think it was, but you know.
Mr. Listen. Music. Hey, where's the counter? You gotta put 3 for 6. We landed on the moon. That came from Dumb and Dumber. Straight up Dumb and Dumber. It's so good, bro. It's so good. Dumb and Dumber is so good.
Listen, we are heading to the moon. Next episode, we shall make confirmed. Nope, wrong thing. Yep. Next episode, we will be on the moon. So until then, we shall see you soon. Peace.